Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Art and React. I'm your artist Faye, and today we are watching the Summer Hikaru Died episode 2. Now, for a quick TLDR of what happened in the previous episode. Basically, some old grandma died, Hikaru died. I guess people are going to die in this show. As I mentioned before, I have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on in this show. All I know is that this is a BL, which is what interests me, and I hope that even though you're not a fan of BL, maybe I don't know why you're watching me. Even though you're not a fan of BL, I still hope that you're going to continue watching this and maybe also be interested in watching the actual show. Because from what I can tell, it's going to be absolutely insane. Let's get on with the episode. I'm so curious about the Summer Hikaru Died because it seems like there's some shit going on with their little town. I don't think I can ever bike like that in the height of summer. I think this is also a show where Yoshiki will have to come to terms that Hikaru is dead and there's like some sort of spirit monster thing piloting him. Because we found out in the first episode that he knew that this is not actually the real Hikaru, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, really? You're totally fine with that? He's totally fine as long as Hikaru is still here. But is he still Hikaru is the question, if it's somebody else just actually piloting his body and kind of like recreating his memories and personality. Oh, the police. Oh yeah. There's like supernatural stuff going on, as I mentioned before. And who killed that lady, huh? Yeah, who fucking killed that lady? Oh, he totally knows, doesn't he? You guys know this angle here with his hair covering the view? It reminds me of those artworks, like these meme artworks of characters with like that covers one of their eyes. Do you guys know how popular that was like in the 90s and stuff like that? And some people just showed their point of view where one eye is just closed and you just see like half of the characters only. You guys know what I mean? I don't know, it just reminded me of that. I thought it was super fucking funny. Also, what I like doing is actually analyzing the opening, and this is the first time we're going to be seeing the opening of this show. So let's analyze and see what will happen. Also, they showed this hamster a while ago. Okay, let's see the intro. That lady was sus. We saw her in the previous episode too. Her. I think that girl. Okay, so this guy is like the city guy, right? That they called to help out in their city and in their town. This girl here, I think she will play an important role. I think she's actually related to the lady that we saw at the very start. Not him, of course. This one here. I think they might be related. Because I remember in the previous episode, she saw Hikaru and kind of, I don't know, she acted odd in that episode. So I think they have some sort of relation. Because we also saw, like, the camera also lingered on that short-haired girl. Now we have Yoshiki. Okay, what was that in his mouth? What the fuck is that? That looks like a mask. I feel like it looks like a mask because we see here the hair. Here's the eyes, here's the nose. The other eyes is probably on the back, or maybe these are both the eyes actually. And here's the mouth. It kind of looks like a seed. Wait, does this represent yoshiki? The visuals are so nice. I'm totally into it. I like the, I don't know, there's like some dreamy, picturesque look to it. It really screams summer. What was that flash? Okay, cigarette. There was some weird scene over there. Okay, that guy was in that lady's eyes. Are they related? Mother and son? Oh! Oh, these two girls that they were talking with, they're definitely going to die, aren't they? Because why else would they suddenly disappear like that? Like, I know that there are also other characters on the sides, like in the foreground, but those are NPCs. We don't talk about them. They don't even have faces. Ew, what the fuck? Okay, wait. Why was the train there? Is someone going to die because of the train? Is someone going to get run over by the train? We see here. What the fuck is that? Is that a baby? A newborn, perhaps? Because this kind of eyebrows that you see here, this style, usually you only see that kind of style drawn in like very young characters, like babies, really young children, toddlers, and stuff like that in anime. Because you know, real life children and real life toddlers, they have very fine hair, and they barely have any hair on their face most of the time. Ew. Is that him? That weird water shape thing? Okay, they're going to have a summer festival thing. Well, it is called the Summer Hikaru Died, but you guys know that in animes with like teenies and stuff like that, they always do this thing with this fireworks, like this handheld fireworks. I don't know why. I think it's kind of boring. Somebody died with a knife. Also, who the hell is that old guy? Who the hell is this? Who is this? It looks like he could be in Attack on Titan. Look at him. Are they in like a secret hideout over there? Yo, look at the visuals of the characters though. Like in that scene. They're like looking absolutely insane there. Oh my god. He just bit the mask. Was the mask some sort of seal? The monster just burst away from Hikaru, so maybe it was. Damn, that's crazy. The old lady he's talking to is like, nah bro, you don't have to be that dramatic, man. I know you're cursed because you're wearing a shirt underneath your shirt. And it's freaking summer and it's hot. That tunnel he was talking about, was it also in the opening where the guy was like smoking a cigarette and he threw it? Because he was also under a tunnel there, like yeah. So could it be the tunnel he was talking about? Bring a flashlight. Have you guys ever walked through a forest in the dark? I absolutely understand what he's talking about because I actually used to walk my dog in the forest in the dark, with barely any light. And let me tell you guys, it's creepy as fuck. You guys ever played Slenderman? It's like that. It's that dark, pitch black. And every step you take and every branch you step on feels like someone is following you. It was so creepy, but I still did it like a couple times. But then my dog was like, no, my dog refuses to walk through the forest at night. He knows exactly the path to take the forest, and whenever it's dark out already, he will make sure to drag me in the other direction towards the main street where there's street light. Yeah, smart dog, I know. Oh, she's really into spooky stuff, huh? I just realized Yoshiki has those eyebrows that are barely there, that you only see in like really young children in anime. That doesn't faze him anymore because he's scarier than any of the monsters in the movies. Those monsters in the movies are so fake compared to him. This girl is definitely some sort of psychic. I don't know, she just gives that vibe like she knows something she shouldn't. Also, this guy definitely needs a new shirt. Look at them. He's so dirty. Those hamsters definitely are very important. I feel like he uses the hamster to gauge the danger. Yeah, it's really gross. It's definitely a dump. Oh yeah! This town definitely angered some sort of forest god at some point in their life. That's why the old folks are like nervous. Aside from all the drama going on right now, why the fuck is the fridge duct taped? Like, what is in there that they're duct taping it? Like, what sort of biohazard is in there? Seriously. Ritual? What ritual? Also, what is this visual? Ew. Do they sacrifice children to the god of the spirits? The forest? The god of the spirits. Also, this Yuki girl here, she has the same eyebrows as that thing in the opening that we saw. Actually, is it her? Is she going to die and turn into that monster that we saw earlier in the opening? Because the eyebrows are like eyebrowing. I love how they left that fear screen over there. Like there, it's such a nice way to break the fourth wall. Did you guys see that? The screen shifted to the side for some reason. Yeah, like that. Why did it do that? I didn't shift it myself. It just happened. Is it an animation error or does it play a role in the story? The question here. I mean, it's definitely because he's not alone anymore. Being with people and doing scary stuff is definitely less scary. Unless, of course, you guys are doing some sort of demonic rituals like playing around with a Ouija board. Don't do that, guys. The hamster is still running, so that means that they're still safe right now. I'm guessing that if the hamster stops running and dies of shock or whatever, there's a huge evil spirit in the house. Maybe, probably. Oh. Is it a snake? What the fuck? Oh my god. Look at that neck. It's Candace from Phineas and Ferb. What the fuck? Dude, protect him! Protect your boyfriend! Oh! Dude! That was creepy! Don't watch this in the dark, guys. Or when you're alone at home. Why is he mixing it like that? What the fuck? God, look at that hamster. So chubby. Oh damn, what the fuck? What? That small thing? For a head to be that small, is it a baby's head? So, this was in Hikaru's mouth in the opening, with blood splattered on it. That's very suspicious. What do you guys think it could mean? I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, about the possibility of that symbolism. Because he said that this used to belong, well, not to belong, but he's not really sure if it belongs to Hikaru, right? But he said that the bag was from Hikaru. So I'm guessing it's from the original Hikaru, and the original Hikaru brought it with him. And maybe he dropped the bag when he was in the forest, and that's when he died. Like before he died, he probably fell right in like a, what's that word? I don't know, but he fell probably from a high vantage point and died. Because there was also probably a landslide. Whatever. He died. Let's just say it like that. And before that, he left that over there, and that's how that monster, the impurities from that forest, went into him and is now possessing him. Exactly. And since you know that this bag belonged to Hikaru, the first person you'll suspect is obviously Hikaru, no? That map. I feel like we've seen it in the first episode already, and it looks suspiciously human shaped. Don't you guys think, like, here is the head, here's the torso, arms, and here also arms and legs. Very suspiciously human shaped. And this is the second time they're showing this, so it's important, that's for sure. Also, the tea leaves that he had over there also kind of looks a lot like the map. See, they're showing it again. She's definitely someone who's spiritually gifted. Damn, okay. Don't look at anything else but me. Oh! This is such BL. So BL coded. Yoshiki, get the hint, man. Oh, he's definitely suspicious of her. I fear Girly Pop is going to be dying next. What was that? You got a possessive demon latched onto you. Yoshiki! Stay safe! Sus. That's definitely true. But the question is, why does it protect them? The question. The volleyball stuck on the roof of the gym is definitely a thing in every country, isn't it? Because I remember that we would do something similar and be like, oh shit, we definitely need to tell either the teacher or someone else to bring it down. Yo! It definitely looked suspicious. Okay, but why are you guys doing it at school in like the PE room? Is the question here. You guys went home together last night, right? You could have been like, "Hey, Hikaru, can I see what's inside you?" Or maybe he did ask him that and Hikaru was like, "Yeah, now let's do it tomorrow. I'm tired, man." Oh, there's a slit in there. This is very suspicious. And somehow homoerotic. This is definitely symbolism for something, guys. Why did they have to show that? Actual marinated chicken. It was a nice picture. Ah, bro. This is. Oh my god, this is definitely something. Either my brain is really down in the gutter, or this is really something. You know, you guys know what I mean? Dude, you guys know, if you don't watch this scene, like, if you guys don't know that Yoshiki has his hand inside Hikaru, like literally inside his chest, and you read the dialogue, I'm betting you that people will think this is not a safe for work kind of thing. Look at that blush. Awkward. Look at him blushing. It's the weird lady. Gosh, she reminds me way too much of those gossiping aunties. Ah, someone has social anxiety. Dude, she did not let him talk at all. I hate it when people do that. Well, not the talking part, but just, you know, being annoying in general. Yeah. She's definitely some sort of spiritual person. But what if Yoshiki wants to be like that? If I were her, I'd convince my husband to move. And if her husband does not want to, if her husband doesn't want to, I'd be like, okay, divorce time. Snip, snip. He's in love. That's his reason. Man, I would never give my phone number to some random old lady who was like talking about some weird psycho spiritual shit. Like, what if she's part of the cult and she's trying to invite me to join her or something? Like, you never know. Even though he does know that the supernatural stuff is real because of Hikaru, still. So he's totally fine with being like that. Damn, okay. Let's see what we can glean from the outro though. If we can glean anything. If nothing, then I'm just gonna skip the outro. Oh, it's pictures. I wonder if that's the real Hikaru or not. Are they like the type of people who'd be really into exploring the countryside, you know? Aww. I wonder if this is like the last time he actually went somewhere with the real Hikaru. Or if this is the one that's already possessed. Hmm. Yeah, so I think the ending definitely, like the first couple shots that we saw was probably with the original Hikaru. And then at the end where Yoshiki was looking at Hikaru and observing him, that's definitely when Hikaru already died, right? Because then he repeated that same expression and and you guys know that the monster is just repeating what he knows about Hikaru. So, yeah. Anyway, very interesting episodes. Lots of horror visuals, horrifying details. I feel like I've read a creepypasta about that lady with the long neck before. Yeah. What did you guys think about this episode? Did you guys like it? Was the homoeroticism how do you even pronounce that? Was it a little bit too much? I feel like it there's just like so many hints over there. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Anyways, before I go, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. As I mentioned, it helps my channel out a lot. Check out my webcomic Dreaming of Aurora if you have the time. And finally, thanks to my patrons Rovek, Vanarik, and J. Voljevelinska for the support. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!